Today we will discuss authoritarianism and totalitarianism as seen through a Taoist lens. Taoists see authoritarian approaches to wielding power as problematic and self-defeating. A Taoist rejects all forms of coercion and clings to humility, eschewing the status games that make up so much of human social interaction. A Taoist will let the world conquer itself rather than trying to impose his will on it. Taoists know that in the long run, authoritarian systems fail. Or as the saying goes, towers of Babel are prone to collapse. While hierarchy is an inescapable element of our psychology and natural systems, the problem in large societies is how to ensure that the hierarchy remains stable and helps society as a whole to flourish. It seems that there is always a power struggle, eventually, between the lower classes and the elites of a moribund society. Lao Tzu was ahead of his time in advocating for bottom-up, grassroots, meritocratic approach to governance. Chapter 72 of the Tao Te Ching reads, "When people lack a sense of awe, there will be disaster. Do not intrude into their homes, do not harass them at work. If you do not interfere, they will not weary of you. Therefore the wise know themselves but make no show, have self-respect but are not arrogant. They let go of that and choose this." The primary objective here seems to be the minimizing of the egotism and greed to which humans are prone to succumb after acquiring status or influence. Lao Tzu recommends that we actively root out these counterproductive aspects of our psychology so that we can better serve the system and its participants. The challenge lies in fostering a stable hierarchy that contributes to a flourishing society rather than sowing seeds of discontent. Ultimately, people do not tolerate overly disruptive and obnoxious authoritarian strictures. The human spirit rebels against it. An Alan Watts quote seems appropriate here. "You're trying to straighten out an inherently wiggly world, and no wonder you're frustrated." This is a perspective that understands the world is not a puzzle to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. It advocates for a leadership style that respects personal boundaries and fosters a sense of enthusiasm and harmony amongst the ruled. So, as we navigate the complexities of power and hierarchy in our societies, perhaps we could all benefit from a touch of Taoist wisdom. To remember that true power lies not in domination, but in harmony. That the most effective leaders are those who lead with humility and respect, allowing the natural order to unfold rather than forcing their own agenda. This, in essence, is the Taoist view of power and hierarchy. A view that encourages us to seek balance, to cultivate inner peace, and to lead with wisdom and humility. A view that understands the inherent value in every individual and seeks to create a society where everyone can flourish.